And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Griffin, and it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Jackson left side. Back to Bane. Brown with some nice D.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Morant. Here's Brooks. Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Here's Williams. And he buries his first look.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Adams, shot's good.
Want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Screen by Griffin. Goes up from the top of the key. Over Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
And it's Morant missing. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And here's Brown for 3. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Over to the left wing. Here's Morant. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Morant. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Bane against Brown. And he goes in for the dunk.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Bane. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Bane.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside Tatum. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
For Memphis, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Morant against Smart. Morant, the pass to Bane. Now here's Adams. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, the Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bane, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Smart passes to Brown. Boston, no good that time either. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Jackson finds Adams. Brooks outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Moran against Brown. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Fires in the triple.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And here's Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Tatum from long range. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Brooks the pass to Jackson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
Now here's Brown. Over Bain. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies out in front. Up 5.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Grizzlies. Memphis leading. On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Blake Griffin out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in it to 1. And it's blocked. Now Tatum. Down low. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. He can't hit that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18.
That's a good contest. And when Jalen is dialed in, he is an elite defender.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
From deep, Bain. Griffin pulls down the board.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Tatum inside, guarded by Bain. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now here's Morant. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. Stolen by Jackson. Outside for Morant. Williams against Adams. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Williams. And they go to the intentional foul.
John Morant. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. There's Tatum with the 3. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. It's stolen by Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Brown against Bane. Griffin. The layup misses. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Brooks. Now here's Morant. Over Smart. Morant, no good. Brown against Bane. There's 1:34 left in the second period. And there's the lob. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender into each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Memphis trailing here. 56 seconds left in the first half of this game. Kept alive. Outside for Brooks. Bane, the pass to Jackson. From outside the arc. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Morant against White. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Bane finds Morant. Shot clock at 6. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Morant's got 5 points.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Pass to Conchar. With 2 seconds left. Yes, it's good. Now it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
They're punishing those.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Green. Then it's Xavier Tillman. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
An opportunistic swipe from Brogdon. He saw an opening and turned it into a successful fast break.
Pass to Conchar. Green with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Jones. Boston with a rebound. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Boston.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Conchar. Pass to Tillman. Outside Jones. Back to Tillman. To the inside. White with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Williams from long range. The shot won't fall. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Green. Second chance shot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. Here's Green, following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Conchar. Outside for Green. Let's go with a three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Now here's Brogdon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Gallinari. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun. And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Now here's Williams. Here's White. Pass to Horford. And Morant clears the board. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Lays it up and banks it in. Adams has got 8.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Brogdon. White with a screen on Bane. Oh, there's the alley. Outside White. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Here's the 3. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Gallinari. White's got 7 points for the quarter.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. The rebound, Celtics. It's White with the drive, and the bucket is good. 11 points in the game.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Morant against White. And then Morant with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Jackson on the take. And the dunk by Jackson.
Such a forceful drive by Jackson Jr. Defense doesn't want to get in his way.
Outside Morant, inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
It could go. And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 7. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Boston, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Blake Griffin. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant This man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
The kick to Tatum. Jacks up a three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Smart. Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Jackson on the wing. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Now Smart. Outside Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Horford, he's checked in for Griffin. The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Tatum against Brooks. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Pass to Morant. Hangs in the air. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies. Bain against Brown. Smart, a screen on Brooks. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Right wing. Here's Brooks. The shot that time not on target. Tatum with some nice D. And here's Brown for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Pass to Bain. From deep, Morant. Jackson, pass to Adams. Solid defense from Williams. The Celtics have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Tatum finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Morant with it. There's the drive. Another shot. Pass to Adams. Uncovered. Morant with it. Fires for 3. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the jam by Brown.
In the clutch, Brown is someone you rely on, and he knows how to find his team points in a hurry.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. And here's Brooks. To the middle. It's stolen by Smart. And they're pushing it up. Here's Tatum. Count it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And here's Morant. Here's Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Looking to win the run. Williams grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
It seems like Horford's been in the league forever. So he's definitely been in a lot of these late game free throw situations.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. The kick to Tatum. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian A.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Smart passes to Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position. He just goes for the finish.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Offline with his three. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Their big men go to work.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Towns, a screen on Brown. 5 to shoot. There's the three.
And Brown just doing a nice job using his body well at the defensive end of the floor. He's a physical player who I think does a really good job challenging shooters.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the rejection by Tatum. They grabbed their own miss, and Towns throws it down.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Now here's Brown. Williams kicks to Brown. From the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. Russell against Williams. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Minnesota on D. Tatum, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside, Smart. Comes up empty down low.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Edwards finds Russell. Towns against Horford. Lets it go with a 3. The shot, no good. And Boston will go the other way with it. Here's Brown. Puts the move on. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Russell kicks to Edwards. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Tatum. Elbow shot is on the way. His shot's good. Brown making the play.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jason to take that shot because the defense is giving him room to do so.
Now, here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Towns finds Edwards. Back to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Prince. Back to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. No good on the triple. Tatum on the wing. He dishes it to Williams. Oh, Tatum in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. A good close contest. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. And here's Russell after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Prince the pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Tatum, that's for 2. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Prince penetrating. A beautiful reverse layup. Prince has got his first basket of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Horford sets a screen for Tatum, and there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Over in the corner, Brown. Shot clock at 5. For 3. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 10.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And Gobert drops them both.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Outside, Smart has to Tatum. On the wing, Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Outside, Russell. And at the top of the key, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Now here's Tatum. after Jaylen Brown's miss. Second chance shot, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Smart kicks to Tatum. A 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Boy, it's so much fun seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who bashes the basket.
Outside, Russell. 1:32 left to play here in the half. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism there, getting off the floor to throw it down.
Tatum with it. 12 points for him. Pass to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Smart. Launches a 3. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart. Tatum's got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, great patience from Tatum there, not allowing the shot clock to rush him while he finds his spot.
Edwards dishes to Gobert.
Yeah, easy call.
And yet we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brown outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Substitution on the court. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin. Anderson, a screen on Brogdon. The kick out to Anderson. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even bet.
The 23. The Timberwolves. 18.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Vonleh. Then it's Williams. And it's Gallinari in at the 4 side. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Well, I love the leadership of Brogdon. Always hard at work for his team. He's facilitating, communicating, providing offensive energy and direction. Love what this guy brings to the court.
Noel, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Right side, White. And he drives in, and the layup falls. White's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
How about that effort from White? Total focus on the rack.
Passes to McDaniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Out to Gallinari. Fires the three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
McLaughlin, no good. Celtics leading by 8.
And one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage, not far off of that mark.
Here's White. Dishes to Vonleh. Here's Gallinari. And that one's on target from the wing. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Here's Noel, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now Brogdon. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Timberwolves trail by 8. Noel passes to McDaniels. Here's Reed. Offensive rebound to the inside. Anderson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now here's Brogdon. Defense is right there, and the shot goes in. Brogdon's got 4 this quarter.
Good trickery that time with the ball by Brogdon. Nice finish as well.
And there's the pass to Noel. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's McLaughlin. Good D by Brogdon. Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. White finds Williams. Conley's hitting the pick for Williams. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Anderson passes to Reed. The kick out to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Celtics leading by 10. It's White on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Vonleh. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Celtics have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Prince against Tatum. Fires the 3. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. And then Karl-Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Tatum against Prince. Over in the corner, Brown. It's stolen by Edwards. Outside, Towns. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
The three from Tatum. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in its small forward.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Brown with the screen on Prince. Tatum finds Brown. In the corner, Smart with it. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Russell. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And so it's Boston with it. They've held a 12-point lead early.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Prince. Here's Edwards. Clock at 6. Towns kicks to Edwards. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Smart. Horford against Towns. Horford the pass to Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And the Celtics lead by 8.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Up top, Brown. Edwards defending. Here's Williams. Back to Brown. Smart on the wing. And stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. He kicks to Tatum. Brown dishes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Out to Russell. Edwards looking it over. Towns the pass to Edwards. It's Prince on the wing. Outside Russell. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics leading by 6. Tatum on the wing. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. The dish to Horford. Back to Tatum. That one no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And he sinks the second.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Brown outside. It's Williams high post. Brown inside. Defended by Gobert. Prince against Tatum. Shot on the wing. Boston again missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're up by 2. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Celtics talked to his team during the break. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Edwards. Yep, that one goes in there. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Brown outside. Tatum against Prince. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
Russell kicks to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Brown outside. Up top, Tatum. Here he goes. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Towns. A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Prince against Tatum. Money!
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Outside, Towns. Williams with the block. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one. Up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Aldama in at the four-man spot. Towns. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
It just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Edwards against Bane. Pass to Brooks. Here's Aldama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. No good. A bit long that time.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Towns is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Shot is good by Edwards.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. No good. Morant with a defensive effort. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Pass to Towns. Fires the 3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now here's Morant. Gets the 3 to fall. Morant's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. Here's Morant. He's got 5. Into the lane. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Towns. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The shot by Towns, no good. And here's Morant outside. Rebound Minnesota. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smith.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Morant against Edwards. Takes the 3. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. They get it back. Tries again. Outside for Russell. Here's Prince. The 3-pointer off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Russell up top, pounded by Morant. Gobert passes to Edwards. Going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Morant with the slam!
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
1 second left. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
So, on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Dillon Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Now here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Adams. Back to Bane. Stolen by Russell. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Outside Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Here's Morant. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. On the wing, Brooks. The 3 ball. Adams finds Morant. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Morant into the lane. Misses from short range. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the player's respect.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. It's blocked by Gobert.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Aldama. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Good D by Gobert.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Outside Russell. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Russell to the left side wing. Prince can't hit. The Grizzlies have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And it's Morant missing.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Russell pass to Towns. Now Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Adams covering. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. A minute 31 left in the half. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by Minnesota. Payne, no good. Minnesota with the ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Ooh, got that one up quick.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. On the wing, Brooks. The three. The shot no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot is good by Edwards.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also, wait a second.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Morant with the bucket.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns.
The Grizzlies, 19. Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jaden McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Noel. Inside. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his first 2 points.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Back to Conchar. Here's Tillman. No good on the shot. Nice D from Reed. To the middle. A slam dunk by Reed.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5 even though he's a little undersized.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Conchar. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Such a wide open look.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Conchar. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. Pass to Anderson. Back to Noel. Reed sets a screen. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Conchar, and he drives in.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Here's Noel. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
What we've seen with Kyle Anderson, he's a below-average athlete, but has great timing on his drives.
Now here's Jones. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter.
2 minutes.
Reed in the post. He's against Tillman. Reed can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Timberwolves shooting it well, around 55% for the game. There's a screen. On the wing, Noel. Anderson for 3. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Jones. And a missed layup. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Well, Memphis shooting 34% thus far in this game. Morant with it. He's got 14. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Prince grabs the miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Morant. 4-3. Goes back up. Here's Aldama on the wing. Bane. On the wing, Bane. Morant against Edwards. And stolen by Gobert. Who poked away. And they're on the break. And it's Towns with the power finish.
A former #1 pick, Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. 3-pointer. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside Russell. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell from outside hits the trifecta. Russell's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And so it's Minnesota up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them to. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Memphis, Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Aldama in at the power forward position. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Outside Morant, outside Bane. This one for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Now Russell. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane, the pass to Adams. He puts up a 3. Aldama, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Prince. Offline with a 3. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. From the arc. Bain against Russell. Now here's Towns. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Adams. Here's Aldama. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Edwards against Bain. Shot is good by Edwards.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. So much of rebound is about positioning, effort, no lack of it right there.
Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Outside Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Edwards. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. From deep, Bain. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. A minute 42 left in the final quarter. Here's Morant. Puts up a 3. And again, Memphis no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout. No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Outside Russell. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he lobs it up. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Towns, no good. Three-pointer, Brooks. Sinks it from distance.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And here's Russell. From behind the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with...
the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Brooks left side. No good that time. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got the first points of the night for the Celtics.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Now here's Morant. Bain finds Morant. Memphis moving it around. Brooks the pass to Jackson. 4 on the clock. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Now Brooks, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Al Horford is such a tremendous passer as a big man. Wow, does he get work done offensively.
Morant passes to Bain. Morant kicks to Bain. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Smart passes to Horford. Brown outside. Releases. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Morant outside. Pass to Adams. Brooks kicks to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams. The Celtics with the lead.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Now here's Morant. No points in the game yet for him. The drive by Bain. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Jackson, good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's a tie ball game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Over in the corner, Brown. Horford finds Tatum. Tries it from the top of the key, and they will fall over the back on the play.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Outside Tatum to the paint. Here's Williams up and in on the layup.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5. Here's Brown following the score by Memphis. Tatum dishes to Brown. 6 to shoot. Shoots it. And that one goes long. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams the pass to Morant. Rebound by the Celtics.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Bane finds Morant. From deep three-point range and stolen by Tatum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Bane. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Knocks it loose. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Now here is Horford. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Horford kicks to Tatum. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And just miss after miss right now. Celtics leading by 7. Outside Tatum. Outside Horford. The kick out to Brown. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Bain. Back to Adams. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. The kick out to Tatum. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. Smart finds Horford. Back to Smart. Williams trying to break free, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Here's Brown, following the basket by John Morant. There's the lob to Brown. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Brooks, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's only a 5-point Celtic lead.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
The pass to Tatum. And Doris, this Celtics team, very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Williams. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's wide in for Smart. Now here's Morant. 3-pointer. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Left side, Tatum. What a performance for Jason Tatum. Thanks, David. And we'll be...
24. The Grizzlies, 17.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
You've got Derek White. Williams is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Horford. And it's Brogdon in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's White. He feeds it to Horford. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Horford's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Good D by Brogdon. Outside Williams. Out to White. Puts up a 3. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Green, the pass to Tillman. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Now here's Jones. Tillman passes to Jones. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon. And the Celtics making a change here. Conley's checked in. Lays it up and banks it in. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Celtics leading by 9. Here's White driving in, and White with the stuff.
Soaring in for the dunk, Derek White. My goodness.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Tillman, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Williams finds Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. And they recover it. It's stolen. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Green passes to Tillman. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Tillman's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's guarded closely. White dishes to Vonleh. Boston needs to get off a shot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Vonleh's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
Over in the corner, Green. On the wing, Green. Here's Conchar. He's guarded by Brogdon. Got a hand on it. White looking around. Gallinari. He kicks it to Williams. 59 seconds left to play in the third. The Grizzlies trail by 9. On the wing, Green. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Tillman, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
The kick out to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Stolen by Smart. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Boston again missing. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Pass to Tillman. Back to Morant. Stolen by Smart. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, that's an example of the strength of Marcus Smart. He barrels into the defense in order to pick up the foul.
And so Smart nails both of them. Now Morant. Jackson a screen on Smart. And so it's Boston in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. Morant with the bucket.
And this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's dialed in from distance, this offense is at a whole nother level.
Tatum way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Tatum's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston. The Grizzlies shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Morant against Smart. And the rejection by Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Just over a minute played here in the fourth.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Boston.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Brown kicks to Smart. Back to Brown. It's stolen by Adams.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Boston leading by 15. Smart deciding where to go with it. And here's Tatum for three. And they'll get another chance. Brown outside. They get it back. Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Celtics lead by 17. Smart against Morant. Looking to end the run. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Tatum. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Good on the three-point shot.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
The three from Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
The three from Morant. Morant with another miss. Celtics leading by 22. Feeds it to Williams. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Morant with another miss. Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-3 run. Pass to Smart. Right side Horford. And so Boston again turning it over.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Morant with a wide open look. And Adams kicks to Morant. Drops in the tray.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
And Tatum puts up a deep three. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Now here's Morant for three. Knocks down the three ball.
And now that is impressive. It's clear Morant has made the effort to keep expanding his range.
Brown the pass to Horford. Brown feeling it out a bit. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing, and thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate. And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Horford, a screen on Edwards. Out to Horford. Lets the three fly. That shot is off. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards with it. Fires from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Russell against Smart. Tatum passes to Horford. Here's Tatum. Stolen by Russell. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns could just be merciless on offense.
Brown against Edwards. Out to Horford. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Will it go? Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. They're too little.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Towns on a screen. Back to Russell. It's stolen by Smart. Here we go, one-on-one. A good look from Brown. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Outside Russell. There's the triple. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert finds Edwards. Off target from three-point range. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brown passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Pass to Gobert to the left wing. Down low. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so Gobert nails both of them.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And here's Brown for three. He drops it from range.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Prince. It's stolen by Tatum. Now the Celtics on the move. The finish! Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Outstanding D from Tatum. It led to the break.
1:33 left to play in the first. Edwards for three. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Brown. Here's Tatum. On the take. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 7 points.
Tatum's become very good at finding high percentage shots, driving hard, not just settling for jumpers.
Pass to Towns. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. Smart outside. And here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Prince. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
And finished off by Tatum.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. The 3 from Russell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Anthony Edwards has been on display. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota. So the Celtics 5 right now. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. So it's Minnesota now. 3-point lead, and Edwards slams it in.
He sees the tall defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Brown with it. Tatum, a screen on Edwards. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Horford for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. To the inside, Edwards. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of 2-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with a top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Minnesota in the lead. Russell finds Edwards. Back to Russell. Edwards with it. Gobert with a screen on Horford. Shot clock at 6. The shake. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Outside Tatum. Smart outside. Screen by Horford to halt the run. Boston again missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Prince can't hit.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Outside Tatum. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Smart play by Tatum. Using the fake to get the contact, get to the line, a little easy too.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Russell against Smart. Pass to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And here's Brown for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Who wants a t-shirt out there?
The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Prince. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight. Outside Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. Shot to stop the run. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He's off on the first.
Shooting for Boston.
And he can't hit the second. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. 3-pointer. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. From downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Jason Tatum. First personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good.
Prince at the line for 2.
Good on both. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. To the paint. Tipped. Now Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they...
And so it's Minnesota with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with...
For the Jabberwockies.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Anderson in at the 4. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Here's Brogdon. Uses the glass on the layup. Brogdon's got his first points of the game.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
McDaniels, a screen on Brogdon. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. McDaniels got 4 points. Points in the quarter.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. No good that time.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up, Brogdon, not your average point guard.
90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Noel from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Here's McLaughlin. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. No good with the triple.
The defender doesn't overdo it and risk a foul, but he definitely impacts the release.
And he's going for the oop here. Griffin in the post. Anderson's there, and he gets that one. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night.
At this stage in his career, Griffin brings with him a deep arsenal of moves inside.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside Brogdon. Outside Gallinari. The three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. Reed with it. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Reed. And Williams over to help. Pass to Noel. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the three. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by White. Anderson for 3. Second chance effort. Pass to Noel. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Noel's got 6 here in the quarter.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Brogdon with a screen on Anderson. Here's Gallinari. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
As a stretch 4, those are the shots they're depending on Gallinari to hit. He rounds out their offense when he's hitting those shots.
Here's McLaughlin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Now here's Anderson. 29 seconds left in the third. From deep three-point range, Griffin pulls down the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Minnesota with the ball. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. He got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 25 big ones as we... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Celtics, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. Towns is screen on Smart. Pass to Towns. The three is up. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford left side. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Outside Russell. Gobert with a screen on Smart. The three from Russell. It doesn't go for him. And here are the Celtics. Tatum finds Smart. Back to Tatum. Screen by Horford. And Tatum is good for three. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? That's an absolute bomb.
And here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Clock at 6. Launches a three. Tries again. Gobert, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Kick out to Brown. Over Edwards. Brown can't hit.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And out of bounds, the Celtics will take it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. On the wing, Tatum cuts off the pass. Here's Edwards. Oh, got a piece of it. Brown against Russell. And he lobs it up top. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
A difficult situation for Boston. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Pass to Brown. Here's Tatum. Jacks up a three. Edwards pulls it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Towns for three. And they'll get another chance. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. There's Tatum with the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 21.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Here's Towns. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Brown. And too long on the shot. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. A aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it. They really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Count it. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Tatum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Like, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
35 seconds left in the fourth. Double team on Russell. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Pass to Brown. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. From deep three-point range, it's off. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you...
Let's meet the visiting team.
Get ready Hey, folks, these two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot.
A high percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
Morant against Russell. Kick out to Adams. No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And the rejection by Jackson. Morant against Russell. Shoots the 3.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
And it's Memphis on the break. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. And he slams it one-handed.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Towns throws it down.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Outside, Bain. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Edwards. After the miss from Desmond Bain. Clock at 4. Here's Towns.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
Brooks dishes to Jackson. Brooks misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Nice move. Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Towns kicks to Prince. Deep 2 from Russell. John Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 3.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
There's the triple. And it's Russell with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Hey, Craig, talking about the great John Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Morant passes to Bain. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Towns. He goes up again. Out to Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Now here's Morant for 3. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Russell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The kick out to Towns. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Adams dishes to Morant. Here's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. And here's Russell. Edwards, a screen on Morant. Russell kicks to Edwards. From past the arc. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammates.
Russell looking it over. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And it's Morant missing. Minnesota leading by 6. D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Russell with a wide-open look. Kept alive. Pass to Prince. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Towns wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb. Towns has got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. Morant against Edwards. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. The pass to Towns. Prince outside. There's the lob to Towns. Brooks outside. Passes it to Morant. From deep. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? man, they could knock down the triple.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Morant.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Prince kicks to Towns. Russell passes to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Russell against Morant. Out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Towns. Latrey. The rebound by Steven Adams. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And it's Morant missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. It's Russell with the drive. And blocked by Payne. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant passes to Bain. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. He feeds it to Morant. Goes up to the stripe. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's McLaughlin. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, David, thank you.
The Grizzlies, 22. The Timberwolves, 24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got McDaniels. Naj Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in at the 2. Jones, no luck.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's McLaughlin. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. McLaughlin's got the first basket of the second half here for the Timberwolves. Now Jones into the lane. The rebound by Anderson. Here's Noel, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Conchar, good. Conchar's got his first basket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
To the right side. Here's Noel, and he goes right over Tyus Jones and slams it down.
That is fantastic ability while in the air. Can this guy get up there or what?
And Greg, he does not need an invitation. If he's got a chance to throw it down, he'll always take it, huh?
Wow.
I was right.
I'll tell you what, the whole building quakes when he punches it down like that.
Right wing. Here's McDaniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's good. 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Jones, and he converts the layup. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Right side, Green. Count it, good. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, you know, we all think of Green as a shooter, and he is, but he's capable of more than that. He scores in other ways, too. Sneaky athleticism.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Bain against Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert. Takes it out to Prince. Here's Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Morant against Edwards. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Morant against Edwards. Yes, that goes in. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Edwards against Bain. Here's Prince. Now the pass to Gobert. That shot, no good. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 4. In the corner, it's Bain. Adams finds Morant. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 4. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 22 points.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Minnesota on top. They lead by 2. 5. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant kicks to Adams. Out to Brooks. Pass to Morant. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Edwards drawing the double team. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside, Payne. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Outside, Towns. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Payne drives in. Rips it home after the terrific move.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Here's Edwards. And Adams sends it back. Morant outside. Brooks outside. In the corner, it's Payne. Edwards against Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. It's stolen by Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Morant against Edwards. A shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for him.
The kick out to Towns. Here's Prince. And that one is off. Nice D from Brooks. Morant passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Edwards kicks it out to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 to shoot. Outside, Towns. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
It's Morant with the drop. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Edwards can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. A huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Russell kicks to Towns. A crossover. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Left side, Payne. There's the pass to Morant.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Gobert finds Russell. Towns for 3. That one, no good. And Memphis the other way now. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Outside, Payne. This is it to Jackson. Morant scanning the floor. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Towns, a screen on Payne. Now here's Towns. To force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.